met on Easter weekend. It's kind of funny thing. My brother asked me to go have late dinner with him.
And I'm out with some friends and cousins. I think Monica was with me, and Yanita, Marcy maybe. It was Easter weekend, and we went to Southbound.
All the things you do, and it was called Yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing.
So we're sitting there, we're talking about, relationships and whatnot, and all of a sudden I see this really tall girl walk in, and she kind of like smiles over here at me, and kind of smiled, and I asked my friend Hugo, who's that? Do you know who she is? And I didn't recognize her. It had been so long. I think it had been 10 years since I had seen Susel. And he's like, yeah, Susel Reese. Yeah, she went to school with us, and you remember her. And I was like, oh wow, she's beautiful. I hadn't seen her since so long, so I kind of got goosebumps.
I see a group of boys, and I was like, oh my God, I know that guy from high school. That's Ray, that's Sweet Pea. And I kept staring because I wanted him to see me and I wanted him to say hi. He finally did. I guess he recognized me after a while, and we were also being really loud too, so I think I made him notice me pretty quick.
Oh, what a thing to do. 'Cause you were all yellow. I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do.
And the whole crowd laughing and whatnot, like she always is, always smiling and laughing and having a great time. And as I was exiting, leaving, I went up to her and I said hi to her, and she got up and she got all excited, and we kind of looked at each other, and I was like, wow, that girl's beautiful. And, that's the first thing I thought.
And he came up to me, and we hugged, we said hi to each other, and that was the end of the night. And
for you, I bleed myself dry.
I walked out and I'm like, I think she's married though. I hope not. And I should look her up on Facebook.
And he later added me on Facebook, and I accepted.
I sent her a little message, and I asked her how she was doing. And she sent me another message back, and she wrote a bunch of stuff, and I got nervous. I'm like, wow, she answered back so quick, and I kind of got not cold feet. I was just kind of like, wow. Let it stew for a little bit for 3 days. So I didn't message her back for about 3 days.
He sends me a posting or a message or whatever it's called through Facebook, and I responded to him, and he never did. So I was lost for a minute with him.
And all the things that you do.
We started talking about where she lived, and I thought she lived in San Antonio. And she told me I just moved back to Eagle Pass. And when she told me that, it was all right. Let's get this started.
My phone rings, and it's Ray, Sweet Pea, and I got excited. I was panicking, I was stressing, I was anxious, and then as soon as I heard his voice, it was weird. It was weird.
I wanna scream and dream and
So we kept calling each other back and forth, like it was an ongoing thing, and he invited me to a party. Well, I thought it was a party.
I invited her to Walmart.
It turns out it was Walmart.
I told her, let's go to Wally Martinez, and she was like, oh wow, we're gonna go to the cookout.
Some guy named Wally Martinez's house, or it was Walmart.
She was all dressed up in short shorts and her her high heels, and she's the most dressed up person I've ever seen at Walmart.
So I got dressed up. I was in heels and my shorts and a nice shirt, and he takes me to Walmart. And we're walking there, and everyone, of course, is staring. But it was fun. We had a good time just getting to know each other, shopping for his stuff that he needed. And I enjoyed it. And I noticed that his personality was just unbelievable.
Can't even stare at her, look her in the eye, because I think she's so beautiful. And you know, you have goosebumps and you have butterflies in your stomach when you first, when you first fall in love and whatnot. And
so he makes me laugh a lot. I still love his humor and just his good spirit, his good heart. That's when I realized that this guy was really the one for me, and especially since the beginning of our relationship, he told me, he clearly stated to me that he didn't want any more friends. He wanted something more than a friend.
I kind of knew right when we had our first date, like she was gonna be the one for me, and I didn't want to lose my opportunity with Susel. Like I wanted the best for her, and I wanted the best for us, and I was so excited.
And he pretty much told me straight out. I was in shock, and I said, okay, this guy's doesn't want to play games. He wants something real. And I listened to my heart, and I followed it, and it was the first time I made the best decision of my life. Because now I'm getting married to him, or now I'm married to him.
I proposed to Susel on New Year's Eve, going into 2013.
Like, where are we going? So he wouldn't say anything, and finally he takes me to the placita. And the placita has many, many fond memories.
I ended up creating a scrapbook, and I bedazzled it. I put jewels and whatnot, and I made a real nice scrapbook for her, and I kind of put little things in. This is when we first met, this is when we first kissed, this is when we first...
So we're walking, and then we find a bench. He's like, let's sit down for a minute. I'm like, all right. So he pulls out this scrapbook. He made a scrapbook. Ray made a scrapbook, guys. It's bedazzled, it's artsy, it's pretty. And I was just in shock with what he gave me.
And in the end, I wrote, I want to make many, many more memories with you and spend the rest of my life with you.
And when I get to the last page, I just see him through the corner of my eye getting down on one knee and just asking for my hand in marriage.
I got down on one knee and I said, Reese, will you make me the happiest man in the world? And will you marry me? Will you be my wife? And
oh yeah, I cried.
She started crying.
I cried.
She was in shock and disbelief.
I just couldn't believe that I was engaged. And I was really happy.
Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back.
Thank you to our friends and family for being a part of this wonderful journey and this beautiful event. We hope you have a blast at our wedding tonight.
Have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Drink a lot, laugh a lot. And like I said, we love you guys. Thank you so much. And let's party. Let's get crunk.
We love you. Mr. and Mrs. Rey Jimenez.
What happiness is to you? Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, bring me down.
Hi, Johnny.
Bring me
Oh, Johnny, you should have told me anything.